Do you like Anthony Cumia?
Yeah. Wait, no, who's that?
He's a pedophile.
What? Who's that? Anthony Cumia?
And he was a comedian.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Do you know Opie and Anthony is?
Started getting into right wing. He was like alt-right, and now he's a pedophile. Like he was like openly a pedophile.
Never.
So he admitted to it. He was like,
He came out of the closet.
And like now he talks like he has like a show and he talks about his pedophilic urges. Like,
Have you guys heard? Have you guys watched the Predator Poacher videos?
Yes.
Some of these good guys drive like 3 hours.
oh yeah.
We can catch someone in like Victorville and have him drive down. Like,
Well, dude, Victor's like 45 minutes. I'm talking
from
about
Corona. It's like a 2-hour drive.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Dude, me and my mom used to drive from Victorville to Corona every single day so she could drop me off at preschool and go and work at Home Depot.
45 minutes?
Yes, it's 45 minutes. I'm telling you. Like, if we drive there right now, it'd be 45 minutes.
Even so, 45 minutes for some pussy is a really long way.
No, but I'm talking about
it could be anything. We're not going to be gender, like,
we'll drive 6 hours. If you watch like Chris Hansen videos and you watch like the Predator Poachers in like Texas and
some dudes drive like 5 hours.
Dude, some of them go crazy,
honestly, like,
bro.
Some of them will take like the week off work just to like drive.
Yeah,
just to be a pedophile.
They're fucking pedos, bro, and I think it's our duty to catch them.
Well, yeah, you know.
I don't think that, but I will do it because it'd be good content.
Exactly, especially if we did like a Riverside County one, bro. So many people would be like, "Holy shit!"
You know how many people
put our names on the map?
Hey, heroes,
bro. Put Riverside on the map,
dude. Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, Riverside is a pedophile county of the world, bro. That's what I want. That's where I want to grow up.
But see, my woman right now, she'd be totally down with me being a vigilante. Because she's actually really good with coding.
You're saying vigilante like you're gonna get paid for it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I know I wouldn't get paid for it. That's why I haven't become one yet. Because I know I won't be paid for it. But listen, this isn't about money. Okay, this is about justice.
Stop being able to support your kids.
Listen, I understand.
What if I pay? No, Tristan.
What do you think alter egos are about? What do you think secret identities are about? We'll have a job during the daytime.
Tristan. What if I paid you to not be a vigilante? What if I paid you $13 an hour every day for 8 hours to not be a vigilante?
Okay, I'm down with that.
No, it's 14 though.
I'll give you $14 an hour.
14 now?
Yeah, they raised it again.
Thank God.
When are you gonna quit smoking weed?
I don't know. Whenever you are.
All right, I'm thinking about probably. I'd say Christmas of this year is probably my last day.
Christmas?
Yeah,
you're gonna wait a whole year?
I'm not joining until like I'm 19.
Do you want to like work out together and then we could like build ourselves?
I have a shoes membership. Just get a shoes membership. We'll go down.
Okay. I'll get a work. So I'm gonna have a part-time job for two places for this year, and then we should work out. So then once I get enough money, I'll get a shoes membership. Dude, we should always just...
Are you still on the military thing?
2021, let's just all get ripped. Let's get fucking ripped.
Let's get ripped, dude.
2021 is our year, bro.
You can pretty much do anything in the military that will help you in a career.
Exactly.
There's a job for you.
Yeah, there's a lot of veterans that are actors now. You know what I'm saying?
Adam Driver.
Exactly, yeah.
Use dick for that, man.
So, like, I'm sure, like, through that, dude, I would love to become an actor. Once Hollywood is purged. Once it's purged from all the evil doings and once all of the elitists, once they're shown, what's been happening, and then they're not allowed. They won't be safe to walk in the streets again, bro. Once everything is fucking revealed.
They shouldn't be allowed to be. They should be in a jail cell.
They should be, bro. They should be in Gitmo down in Cuba, bro. They should just be down there, bro, getting tased every day for more information, man. Al-Qaeda is the least of our problems.
Honestly,
ISIS really fell off hard.
Seriously, they like made peace with like the government of Iran, which was the whole point. Of
it's almost like we don't need to be in the Middle East anymore, or literally anywhere else.
That's why Trump was bringing them out, bro.
I agree with that. I know. You understand? Like, okay, the thing with Trump, like, I'm not super like just 100% against Trump. When he said we should suspend air traffic with China in like January, I was like, yes, sir, Mr. President.
Okay,
like,
think about it. Okay, think about it. I want you to think about it. Okay, BLM, Antifa, and all of them. Okay, when for the 7 months that they were causing anarchy and destruction and shit, they were like, "Oh, fuck all cops! All cops are bastards! I fucking hate them! Fuck pigs! Let's fry some pigs and bacon and shit like that." Right, for 7 months, right? And then for a few hours, a couple of people storm the Capitol. One cop dies. 4 protesters die. Right? All of a sudden, they're domestic terrorists. They're fucking horrible. They're disgusting.
I think they're both bad.
They're treasonous.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I think like both actions are not good.
See, okay, listen.
Think about buildings
Listen.
burned down,
If
fucking people got killed.
BLM and Antifa had not burned down small businesses and looted targets and did everything for just pure greed, right?
Personal
looting Foot Lockers, doing all that, you know, like
It's all shoes.
if the Trump supporters had done that, I would condemn them fully. But they went to our politicians and they made our politicians hide under their desks.
Yeah, did you see
With,
that,
like,
bro?
with like
They
zip
made
ties
our
and pipe
politicians-
That was
bombs.
funny.
Shit our
Did you see that one
pants,
politician?
bro.
He put like a plastic bag over his
Yeah!
He's like, I'm safe, guys. Like, bro, nobody. He was like a representative from like Delaware. I'm like, bro, nobody knows who you are.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Don't worry, guys. I'm safe.
and like the thing is,
Those
is like
hilarious.
there is some evidence that there were Antifa people there that were there breaking the windows, that were there like that were the ones attacking.
Okay, but
the
even if
police
Antifa was there, Trump supporters for sure did go into the Capitol.
they went into the Capitol, absolutely, but that Capitol is our property. That Capitol is property.
That's what my dad was saying this morning.
Which is true. What you're saying is technically true. I just don't think their actions were like. I just don't agree.
Okay,
with
think about this. Over the past, I'd say 20 years. Okay, over the past 20 years, let's just start from the 2000s. Okay, these oligarchs that are in Congress have been taking advantage of our tax dollars, have been taking advantage of our jobs, have been taking advantage of our citizenship, our social security, our everything, our birth certificates, everything. They take advantage of it. They believe they own it. That's why they've stayed in since the 70s, 80s, 90s, because they don't want to give up that power. Why? They're living on a $150K a year salary. How are they living in $1 million mansions? Guys, Israel right now, if you look this up on Google, there's this thing called the Samson option. Right? Have you guys ever heard of this?
You've told me. About
Yeah. So the Samson option, basically, so Israel, if Israel is almost being defeated by another country, Israel has the permission by the UN, the United Nations, to send nukes to every country in the planet. Why do you think America is giving Israel $5 billion every year?
Oh, you're saying they're giving it as
building
like,
their-
They're giving it for
away.
their missile program. Yes, because all of the Muslim countries around it do not like Israel.
Why?
Because
They're
it's religion. It's their religion. Because what happened was there was no Israel until the Balfour Declaration after World War II, and then America was like, I think I can make a little bit of shekels off of this. So what they did was, if you look at the greater.
What do you mean shekels? What religion are you implying?
I'm implying just money, okay? So essentially, after the Balfour Declaration, Israel is very tiny, right? So now, if you look up the Greater Israel Plan, it's what Israel wants to grow into, right? So then you look at what Middle Eastern wars have we been in since the 70s?
All of them.
Yeah, no, not all of them. We haven't been in any wars with Egypt.
There was the Russian. No, there was the Russian Soviet. There was the Soviet Afghanistan war.
It's every single country around Israel.
I would agree.
Syria, Iraq, Iran, they're all around Israel.
Israel.
These aren't wars for America.
I know.
These are wars for Israel.
Well, no, I think private oil companies definitely lobby so that we can go there and do shit like that.
Dude, oil has been a miss. The earth keeps regenerating oil. The earth is the earth has things within it like our bone marrow, which regenerates blood cells.
But if you take too much bone marrow, you're gonna die.
No, I understand that. The earth is so huge. Ever since we started mining for oil, there's been a non-stop pull of it. Okay?
Well, if there's a non-stop pull, then why do we
No,
about
think
solar
about
panels
it.
and, like,
Why
shit
are they
like that?
calling oil fossil fuel, saying it's made out of dinosaurs?
I know, so they think so
when
they think there's a limited supply of it. I
when
understand.
we're still seeing fossils. How have they not turned into oil themselves? Dude, you know that China, India, Africa are Africa being a whole continent, are the #1 contributors to ocean pollution?
I think that's all very bad stuff.
Do you know how many
I'm not
gallons
defending that.
of oil it takes for everyone in America to fill up their car once? 4.2 trillion.
To fill up their car once?
to fill up their car for
gallons.
Yes. I think it might be billion.
Dude, my tank is 15 gallons.
Average American car gas tank
Uh-huh.
is about like 14 gallons around that
Yeah.
around that area. Mine's like 12 gallons. Yours is 15. You said so. It's around the 14 area.
Yeah.
For everyone to fill that up once, it's 4.2 billion gallons of gasoline.
I think he means everyone at the same time. If we were all
If we were to fill, if everyone were to fill, that'd be 4.2 billion. That's just one time.
Everyone. Yeah, I understand that.
Just saying.
That's why do you think we haven't run out yet?
Because there's a lot.
Because it's replenishable. All the oils within our bodies already, I think that they meld into the soil. And just like even
oil is denser than water, so it'll sink.
Exactly, it'll
together.
sink. It'll go through the water and everything like that. So I think that's what happens in the earth. The earth just naturally does it because the earth was here before humans, before animals, before anything. The earth knows how to keep life flowing. That's why our body mimics how the earth acts and reacts and everything.
So you're talking about collective consciousness now. You're talking about like us being connected within the earth and reacting to how the earth as a whole, as a consciousness.
Absolutely.
That's very interesting. I don't know if I 100% believe in that, but I think it's a very interesting.
We are all
thought
connected
process.
with our conscious. We are basically, we can actually have telepathy because of language. Okay, dogs and cats, they have to use body language. They have to guess what the other animal is fucking feeling. You know, I can tell you, hey Riley, you're being a fucking dick right now, or some shit.
And I'm like, yeah, maybe I am being a
dick.
dick.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But dogs can't do that, or cats can't do that, you know? As soon as a cat sees another stranger cat, it's like, you know, it's like, they go fucking crazy. But
tail sticks up, you see their asshole.
But yeah, but just because we can't, like, directly, like put our mind into each other's mind and know what each other are thinking or send messages to each other, we can with our voice. You know, that's why freedom of speech is so important. Is because we need to be able to freely get our ideas out there, because we need to keep on growing. We need to keep on moving forward. We need to keep on learning things from the past in order to build the present, or like work in the present in order to build a better future.
If you were to say just that statement to like some fucking like retard liberals, they'd all be like, this guy's talking sense.
Yeah,
so it's all your idea of what progress is.
I understand that, but that's when you got to look at the statistics and what is actually progress. Okay, if you look right now, transsexuals have the highest suicide rate in the world. Among their community,
like the highest
among their community.
Suicide.
Yes. So I think it's about like 30% of their community commits suicide, or 40% of their community commits suicide. It's a sad thing.
And then of course
see.
once they die, they have to go home, and it's a big debate between the friends and the parents as to what gender they should be buried. Like in every movie, it's always like the parents like, he's a boy, and they're like, you don't understand who he really was.
No, dude, I'm telling you, like it.
Has there been any movies made about like transgender people?
I'm sure there have.
They need more movies. Like, I would watch a transgender movie.
Like yeah, so like I would just for the cinematic.
See, here's the thing. I feel like for me personally, I can acknowledge when a movie is good, despite like it's got good camera angles, good acting.
Yeah,
good.
That's how I feel about Moonlight.
Yeah, Moonlight's an awesome movie.
Dude,
Moonlight
that is
rocks.
it's
It is such a good movie. As long as you can
movie.
agree that it's a good movie. Like
absolutely, yeah. It's a great movie.
And I think that's why I think film was such a powerful medium, because you can sit there and watch that and go, yeah, I disagree with like maybe some of like the ideas it has, but like it's a good, like there's the acting is good, the script is good, all of this other like all this criterion that you need to like make a good movie. It's there, and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like film so much, because like things can be. Justin's been listening the whole time.
Justin's been here the whole time.
Yeah, I never saw him leave.
Lenny, I was talking about like I was telling Nick like last time we were here, and like we were here completely uninterrupted for like 2 hours. I was like, damn, Lenny, did you just get your family to leave? Like, no, they're all here. Like, they're all. Like, I thought it was so funny. Like,
are they in the room right now?
I don't know, my sister's here. My dad's at work.
Oh,
so your sister has heard like all of this.
Yeah, she's just like.
So who are these people?
All right, so let's talk about reptilians.
Reptilian.
I used to love reptiles, bro. I had the reptile man come to my 6th birthday party. This shit was
The
awesome.
reptile man.
He had like a bunch of reptiles. Like he had like snakes, and he had even though the snakes are snakes are reptiles.
That's cool as
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah, snakes are reptiles.
Yes.
Okay, yes,
Bro,
he had
that'd be cool.
lizards. I used to love as a kid. I used to love. I know
Reptiles kind of freak me out.
when I was a
My
kid.
parents never hired those kind of people like that came to parties and did.
Nah,
shit.
he
They were
rocked.
just-
He fucking
clowns.
rocked.
They were just weirded out by
I
it.
hired a magician one time.
I remember that vividly. He gave me $5.
I went to the bathroom when he left, and like I didn't know how he left because I didn't know if he had like a car or something. Because I didn't know how like magicians go to parties. Like,
Yeah.
I was 4 years old. I was like, I thought
They
he was
just-
like
they
a
just
serial
disappear.
killer.
Here, they just snap their fingers. They're there. Like they're magicians.
They told me
Yeah.
they told me he flew away, and like I believe that.
It's pretty fun. I think that was another year where you, me, and Jacob came out naked, and then like we couldn't see each other for like 6 months.
The naked boys.
Yeah. Then, you know, I realized that's all the fault of like the Naked Brothers, man. Who took that literally?
Because there was a naked brothers band, so we were like, oh, we'd be the naked.
Naked boys.
You guys got naked
Yes.
and just
We
We
got
would
naked and we
get
ran
naked.
to my neighbor's house because they were all sitting in their garage like talking. And we thought it'd be like, yes.
Yeah,
We're
basically,
happy you did this.
yeah.
What?
We thought no,
We thought we were geniuses.
we thought they'd be like, bro, you should have a show on Nickelodeon, and instead, like, I just couldn't go out of the house for a while. So, like, at the time, like, I think he was trying to overcome his fears, and like Justin was like deathly afraid of spiders, but he loves Spider-Man, which I thought was really contradictory. But I saw like a clump of dust, and I was like, "Hey, Justin, look, it's a spider," and he was like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Hey, just kidding, bro. It's a clump of dust. You're a retard." And so instead of like just being like a normal fucking person and like being like, hey Riley, you're a fucking dickhead, like you know when you're a kid, like if somebody did to me, I would have been like, you're ugly, and then they would have felt, but like just pushed me like off the electric block, and I was a dumbass too, to be fair, because like instead of like putting my hands, I just like dove head first into some concrete, and I just hit my head at like the wrong angle, and it just happened like that, and we're connected through that ever since. And then, but I always tell the story of a couple years later, like we saw this kid like do like a front flip off the pool, and then Justin did it, and he smacked his head like right on the fucking like corner of the pool, and like everybody else was like, oh my god, and I was like, I just sat in the chair and I was like, yeah.
But I had like my best friend, you know, in preschool named Sebastian. And like one time he was like, "Hey, you want to spend the night at my house?" I was like, "Yeah." And like one,
Try to
I
touch
remember.
penises with you.
No.
I know that. Oh no,
Nothing
I'll tell you that story
Nothing,
next.
nothing like that. But he was like, he was like, "Oh, you want to come stay at my house?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I asked my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, I think that's a good idea." And then we went to his house. And like that was the first time I ever saw a plum. That's the first time I ever that's the first time I ever learned what a plum was. Like they had these like in a basket.
That's really
like, they
funny.
had
I don't know why it's funny.
I was like, what the fuck are these things? I didn't say that, but like I was like, what the hell are these things? They were like, oh, those are plums. And I was like, the fuck are plums? And they were like, you want to eat one? I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, you got to skin them first. I was like, okay.
They don't.
So I don't know.
You need to skin a plum.
It's always like, don't eat the apple
I don't
skin.
know.
Don't eat the skin. I was like, I can't eat the skin. I'm not allowed.
they took off all the skin, so I ate the plum. And
That's a gay ass way to eat a plum.
I was like, that's motherfucking delicious.
Plums are
man.
delicious.
Plums are
Yeah,
awesome, dude.
So like I don't know, you know how in kid memories like it's like almost like cut off, like you just remember.
You remember
certain
sequence.
things.
You
It's
remember
like
very
this was like a
sequentially.
whole day where I just have a bunch of cut off memories, and
You
so
remember
like,
specific moments.
yeah, exactly. So then there was another time we went swimming, and I remember ever since I was a little kid, I've always noticed how like girls were cute or hot or whatever, and like I don't know, I've always it's weird.
The plum made you gay.
No. But like one time we were swimming, and we were swimming with Sebastian, and they were like, all right guys, time to get out. And so I was swimming, and so Sebastian almost like pushes me under and starts like kicking me under the water.
You
Like,
got
like
hard.
No, bro. Jesus, bro.
I'm sorry,
I don't think there's any like homoerotic.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing sexual about this
Nothing
story.
sexual at all.
It's just
bro.
funny.
That was just that, yeah. So like he was like kicking down my head, and dude, I like legit thought I was going to drown because like I could not breathe.
This kid sucks, dude.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend the night. I didn't want.
Because he tried to fucking kill you.
But like I didn't want to spend the night like one of the weirdest things that his dad had said was he was like, I remember I think his dad was white and his mom was Asian. I think that was
That's
like,
why you don't want
That
to
was you from the future.
That's why you didn't want to spend the night.
Like, that
That's
was
why you
one
didn't.
sort of weird thing to me, but then fucking he would like I was like crying and I was like, I want to go home, and he was like but he was like, no, you can stay here. He was like it's okay, you don't gotta cry, we'll have pizza for breakfast. And I was like, I fucking hate pizza.
Oh, I know where he's going with this.
I was like, no, nothing like that. That was just something weird that he said. Because he thinks it's just every kid likes pizza.
No. A liberal elite came out and you got fucked.
No,
you don't want to talk about it.
No,
but you
my
got
mom
fucked.
came and she picked me up. I remember driving on the freeway that goes into Corona from Riverside. You know, that one that goes over.
The one
You
we
know, that
drove
big
by,
one?
the
I remember
West
that
Coast
exact one. And my mom was like, so why were you crying, or why didn't you want to stay? And I was just like,
I saw Hillary.
no, I was just like, I don't know. I don't know. I was a fucking little kid. I was like 4 or 5 or something. So like it's like very like chopped up memories, but like I don't know. That was just one thing that like a lot of times will like pop up in dreams again. I remember me and Sebastian would always play Yu-Gi-Oh, but then one day he just left. It was like he was no longer at the preschool anymore. I was like, where's Sebastian going? They're like, oh, he moved. You know? And
Yeah, I had a girlfriend in like first grade, and I was like, well, "That's my very first girlfriend." And like literally, just like 3 days later, like she was like gone.
Dude,
and I
it's
was like,
weird.
And yeah, I was like, no. And I asked the teacher, so where'd she go? And she's like, oh, she moved. And like, I was devastated.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, like I was like, that just sucks. Dude.
I was during the housing crisis.
Yeah, it was. No, what Justin was talking about. I think I might have told this last time on New Year's, but like. I used to know this kid, and like we were normal friends for like a long ass time, right? You know, when you're a kid, everybody's got a secret handshake. You just handshake, whatever, right? And I've known that I like girls for a long ass time because I got hard. I just think the first time I got hard was in kindergarten.
Yeah,
was because we had these I think they were like TAs or like a student teacher, and I remember just she walked by and I looked at her butt and I was like, my penis feels weird. But like in like second grade, there was this kid and he came up to me and like we were friends for a while, just normal friends, and then we had like a secret handshake, right? And we did it all, and then at the end of it, he was like, all right, penis touch. And like even as a kid, I was like, what? And like I went home and I told my mom, and she was like, I don't ever want you to talk to him again.
Who was this with?
It was this kid. I can say his name was Javen. It's not even a real fucking name. He was a weird, and no, he was weird. And one time, right?
He said penis.
He
touch.
said penis
Bro,
touch.
I don't think I knew that the word for it was penis
Oh, I did.
until the 3rd grade. I think it was up until the.
Ding-a-ling.
I just thought, I thought it was like wiener, ding
Yeah, I
dong,
said
or some
wiener,
shit. You know, I was
No,
like,
I mean,
I was
I
like,
knew
there
what a
is
penis
no name
was.
for it. You know, it's got many names.
The first time I ever heard a girl say penis, I also got hard.
Dude, the first time I just learned that women didn't have penises, I was like,
what the fuck?
what?
No, yeah, but he was like,
I was like, so it's just there's just nothing there.
yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, so you guys are like PG 100%.
It's
Like,
just,
there's nothing
it's just
there.
like a line. That's
Yeah.
weird. Penis touch.
Yeah, like imagine if I was like,
I'm gonna say
what's up,
I'm
bro?
gonna say that to Lauren next time we kiss. I'm gonna give her a smooch. I'm gonna say penis touch.
Hey, Lauren, let's touch penises.
For everybody watching, my fiance is a transsexual. Try
Let him take a
to
piss,
try
too.
to own me
my
now,
first piss.
libtards.
Yeah, you can't do shit now. Like,
She's an Asian transsexual. Just kidding. She's not. She's a full woman. What? What, dude? You see how much of pussies they were at the Capitol, bro? They were hiding behind their desk, bro. I think the shit on Mitch McConnell's desk was Mitch McConnell himself from shitting his pants, bro.
Mitch McConnell's a retard.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hate Mitch McConnell, bro. I don't trust Republicans or Democrats. That's not why I like Trump, because Republicans and Democrats do not like Trump.
See, I want a president who nobody likes.
Bro, that's exactly what I want.
The thing with wings, they're just good. Like the thing that they make the wings is flavor.
We're talking about boneless versus bone-in wings. I'm a
You
bone-in
like
guy.
I'm bone-in.
You're a bone guy. You
I'm
should always show me as a
bone-in.
boneless guy, but bone-in is okay. I still
I like
like
the bone because I
bone-in.
could just like suck it up. Like,
Hey, you
know?
clean your bones? I clean
Yeah,
them.
bro.
There's no meat.
No.
get the cartilage, bro.
Yes, exactly what I said.
No,
There you go.
I just don't like. I've never liked chewing meat.
There've been a lot of reports of people that will like smoke like weed and just cannabis and stuff like that, and they will they will feel better, you know, and then like their
From COVID?
lungs. Yeah, and their lungs
I
will
get
open
tested.
up. Yeah, like because okay, our body and our brain has a natural cannabinoid system that keeps on moving through that we've always had because we're omnivorous, right? So we eat both plants and animals, right? So animals like cows and shit and like just any animal would eat hemp plants. You know, they would eat hemp plants because animals, a lot of animals also have a cannabinoid system because they eat so much hemp. So cows used to eat hemp a shit ton. So our ancestors used to eat a lot of cows, right? Everything evolves to a certain mathematical principle, and that's the Fibonacci sequence. I'm telling you, bro. Like, the Fibonacci sequence adds the past with the present.
You gotta stop,
right?
guys. You gotta stop.
If mathematics is the language of God, then like that completely changed my mind on math, you know, on geometry and on like, because there is geometry that changes mindsets. There's geometry that is like sacred geometry. There's certain geometry that has a certain meaning to all of this. I feel like Nick is making meth right now.
Already
hear that?
Yeah, I've heard it the entire fucking time.
What the fuck is that? Oh, dude. Hey, today, Lauren, she got in her car. So I was when Lauren first got her car. I was the first one to put the Bluetooth on, like to connect to my phone. So that was the first day that we got it, or like the second day we had it. I drove to you guys. And remember when I had Lauren's car and everything?
Yeah.
So my phone will always connect to her Bluetooth. So this morning, I was playing Ram Ranch. You ever heard Ram Ranch?
Yes.
Yeah, I know Ram Ranch.
So today I was playing Apex. I was like, she like left for work and I was playing Apex, and she had texted me. She was like, hey, can you turn your Bluetooth off? It's playing your Ram Ranch song. And I was like, yeah, sure. It's like just imagine turning on her car. And it turns out it's like 18 naked cowboys.
No, I remember because like I think I was like 16 and like it was like do you remember Ryan Randy's parties we used to go to?
Yeah,
we went to that. I think I was like 16, so I was like sophomore year going into junior year, and we were like 18 naked cowboys. We were like, this is so funny. And then the next year, right, we go back to Ryan Randy's party that we had every year, and like we were all making new jokes. You know what I mean? Because over the year we learned new shit, right? Yeah. And this one guy was still like, you guys remember 18 naked cowboys? Like everybody was like, dude, like just stop, like.
So fucking
stop! I know. Do you know? I don't know. Do you remember? Well, I think Justin remembers.
Oh shit, my phone is dead.
When we first met your dad.
Yeah. No. We first met your dad. No. I had to get permission to spend the night at your house, and my dad was like on the phone with you, and your dad was like, "My name is Jeff." It was so funny, dude. It was so funny.
Like, dude, like
your dad are always funny.
Over the past,
you've gone too far.
Since I've come back from California from Indiana, like me and my dad's relationship has gotten so much better. Well, not me and my biological dad, because me and my biological dad, he sent me a text like the day after the Capitol thing. He was like, "Did you see these treasonous traitors? They should be hung in the square." You know, he was going a little crazy, you know. And he said like 16 officers died or something like that. Like one officer died.
It's still bad.
4 protesters died. Yeah, I told him I condemn the violence completely. I said, but if this riot, if they had destroyed small businesses, if they had looted a Foot Locker, they had done anything like that, I'd condemn them fully. But they made our politicians shit their pants. Oh my god, bro. I don't give a shit, but I would just love to be there. I'm sorry.
Wait, just so I can grasp this, you think that Foot Locker is a more important institution than the Capitol?
No, not more important. But that Foot Locker provides jobs for our fellow citizens. Okay, all these small businesses provide jobs, provide money, provide a living for all of our fellow citizens. Okay,
the Capitol building is a building where democracy lives, and they stop.
No, it doesn't. Okay,
yes, it does.
You know what lives there is a bunch of fucking lizards, bro. And you know why we call them lizards, bro? Because they're fucking conniving, bro. All they've done on a $150,000 salary, they've made themselves millions of dollars Fucking Bernie Sanders has like $2 million
There's
houses.
2 like beachfront properties.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
over $1
Yeah.
million
So
bucks.
so Hillary Clinton has who knows how many properties around the world. Who knows how many of them have offshore bank accounts? Fucking Swedish bank. You've all watched the fucking Wolf of Wall Street. You see how they do these business dealings.
You know who has no money though? Trump, for sure.
No, I'm not saying that. Okay, but he has dropped. His net worth has dropped since he became president. My grandfather has always been like, "Oh no, Trump has become richer since he became president."
He only became president to put his face on the $100 bill.
Oh yeah, totally, dude, totally. No, dude, motherfucking dude, he's dropped. I think like he went from $4 billion, I think, down to $3.5 billion.
Oh, I know, it must be so hard.
I understand that. Okay, I
Tough
understand
times right
that.
now.
But
listen,
he's going through it.
In comparison to every other president in history, not history, maybe until probably 1870, presidents have not gotten richer. Okay, presidents have gotten richer except for Trump. Trump has not gotten richer off of his presidency.
He's the first
Obama right
billionaire
now.
What about his
president.
offshore bank account?
Okay,
so
I
you don't
understand.
know what's
I
in those.
understand that, right? So he had all the money, so he didn't have to listen to lobbyists. He didn't have to listen to PACs.
He is the lobbyist.
Oh no, he's not.
No,
He's
not a lobbyist.
Oh my goodness,
He's
bro.
just a rich guy.
He's just rich. That's the reason I was with Trump, was because
Trump needs to get rid of
he's
that
not-
yee-ass haircut, but maybe then he gets a bitch on his dick. You know what I mean?
I think he should grow a beard and go bald.
Maybe Melania stop fucking around with that brain surgeon or lawyer.
He
she's
should
fucking
grow a
with.
beard
soon
and
as-
go bald.
As soon as Trump is out of office, Melania's going to divorce him.
That word, I agree with that.
I don't think so, dude.
No,
That
he
was
needs to get rid
a
of.
lot
He needs to get rid of. He needs to get rid of
Are
that
you kidding
yee-ass
me?
haircut.
Are you kidding me?
There's a 15-minute compilation on YouTube I can show you of her
Bro, Trump
smacking
is
his hand away
probably
every time he tries to hold his
Trump
hand.
is probably the most successful man in American history. Okay, first you become a billionaire.
Dude, Melania will divorce him.
First you become
I
a billionaire,
promise you.
and
Let's
then
bet on it right now.
Okay. Once he gets 4 more years, he's gonna divorce.
Okay, after that, she'll divorce him.
Oh, okay, that's right. He will.
Once he
will
becomes the
most
God
likely-
Emperor, then
You said you want that. You want him to be the guy.
No, I would like 4 more years of Trump. I think that he can get a lot done
If you
with
think
4 more years and
If you
arrests.
think that he legitimately won the election, I understand that. But
I do absolutely 100,000% think he legitimately.
You've
won
seen
that.
all the proof and videos.
I have seen the
Fucking
videos. I've seen
all the TikTok
evidence.
compilations on YouTube, all the fucking.
No, bro.
Trump was
no.
never even real, guys.
Yeah, he's a
He was
hologram,
a
bro.
deep fake the whole time. Trump was never. Imagine seeing Donald Trump in person. How funny that was, just to look at him like.
Dude, the only time Trump has ever said.
Okay, listen. Okay, Q has proven itself through drops that he put in the past.
I'm
that
not
have
saying
come-
nothing Q has ever said has come to fruition.
Okay.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, think about it. Just do a little thing right now. Okay, they posted in June that the election would be interfered with. They posted this, I think, like two or 3
People have been
years
saying the
ago.
elections are rigged for decades.
I understand.
Why is it true this time?
Because
Do you like this guy?
No. Because there are statistical anomalies that we can see as voters of Joe Biden's votes at 4 a.m. in the morning, bumping up 30,000. And you can say, oh, it was the mail-in ballots, but there is no statistical, mathematical way for all 100% of the 30,000 ballots to be Joe Biden. With mail-in ballots. Scott Esparza's parents voted mail-in for Trump. Okay, and they're in California.
Yeah, but I don't think California's not even being disputed. It's states like Pennsylvania. It's the swing states.
Oh no! Just wait until all
I've
the
been waiting.
evidence
How
comes
do you
out.
think? No, how do you think Trump? Like, if Trump won, what was the margin by which he won?
You think it was a landslide?
I think it was absolutely.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then why would you see so much division? If it was going to be a landslide victory, then why would the country be so divided with people with so many
Because
different
we've
political
been
beliefs right
divided
now?
for 6 years. It's going to be ruled by memes. It's going to be ruled by units of ideas and not whole ideas. Yeah, so in this video, when he lifts his neck, you can see it go completely black.
His pussy on his neck. It goes away.
Okay, I understand that he's got, the gizzard, but
He's old man. I'll give him that. I'll give him
Exactly.
that.
He
Oh
looks
my God.
weird in this video, I will say.
He
Like,
does. Dude, I'm telling you.
Do you think
Okay,
The Irishman would have looked better if it was filmed on deepfake? Have you seen The Irishman deepfake versus the CGI they use?
No. know.
You haven't seen
I think
that?
a big
Oh
problem
my
with
god, no,
that
you've seen The Irishman, right? The Scorsese
Yeah,
film?
yeah.
Okay, no, you know
I
how
watched
the
the
CGI
whole thing.
Okay, and it's
I
a good
think
movie. It's a good movie.
It's
So
really good.
But you know
I
how-
don't know
okay,
if people hated on it.
You know how like the
I think
CGI
it's
is
just
a
so
little...
long.
It is kind of long, but
it's
no,
like,
but no,
it's like 2.5 hours.
You know how the CGI is a little bit iffy. You know what I mean? It's like have you seen the like?
I liked it. I liked it for compared to everything else.
No, I don't
you
know. Have you seen it compared to the deep fakes they can make of it? It looks so much better.
Really?
But yeah, like I honestly don't understand why they wouldn't just use. I'm sure it's like a licensing thing maybe, but it's
Yeah.
just like the deep fakes look so much better.
Exactly,
The Irishman's a
yeah.
good ass. Okay, the Action Bronson cameo threw me off a little bit when he's behind the casket.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he here? Like
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean,
All of Action Bronson's roles have been like
cameo.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's
like
just
in
like,
fucking
hey, what's up?
Staten
Yeah,
Island.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Action
No, he was
Bronson.
funny. He was funny.
Tell my
though.
sister.
Yeah, no,
He's
this
like,
is my
tell my mother. I
mother.
know she's my
Yeah,
sister.
yeah. Like no, he was funny though.
Yeah, we're talking about the cap. He's fully at the side of the people who stormed the Capitol. He was like, "Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about the Capitol?"
Seriously, it's our property, dude. I honestly wish they went further. I honestly wish that they sat in those seats. I wish that they fucking filled that place because the politicians were locked inside these back rooms where they couldn't get out. I know Pence went through some underground tunnels, but like these other politicians, they were in these back rooms.
Wait.
locked
Why don't you just question these underground tunnels?
Well, I already know about these. They're called DUMBs. They're DUMB. It's deep underground military bunkers. So these deep underground military bunkers, people know about this, but it's like halfway. People know about it, but also like it's as if they don't give a shit about it. It's like these underground bunkers that have been used for fucking decades. They made these a fucking long time ago, and they reach all the way across America. So you could drive all the way across America with no traffic. Drive a fucking 90, 100 miles per hour, just
What?
all the way across America underground.
It's not just like us, bro.
There's a map that shows all these underground tunnels. A lot of them go through Indiana. It's mostly through the Midwest and like the East Coast. There's a shit ton of them that just go, especially the Great Lakes, bro. The Finger Lakes that Hunter Biden has tattooed on him is very notorious for human trafficking.
Yeah, people disappear in the thing. It's like notorious. The Finger Lakes are notorious for people
Because there's hidden underground tunnels.
Yeah, it's an
I'm
office
telling
quote.
you.
I didn't watch
Hollow
The Office.
Earth. Look into
Jim
Hollow
Carrey.
Earth.
People disappear in the Finger Lakes. One of his lines.
Let's look into Hollow Earth, Nick. It's Hollow Okay, they've been trying to distract us with flat Earth, right? They're like, oh yeah, everything is flat, okay? But
Everything's a tunnel.
No, the Earth is hollow, okay? There's an
hollow Earth.
inside sun that they say is lava,
So
but
how-
it's a sun that keeps everything.
It's
everything
the son
right
of a man
on
who
the
lost his
inside.
child to pedophiles.
No, dude. Okay, Jesus. Okay,
We're gonna wrap this
look
up.
up Admiral Byrd, B-Y-R-D. He said he was gonna fly over the North. No, I think it was over the South Pole. He said he was gonna fly over the South Pole, right? So he flew over the South Pole and said, hey, there's an opening. There's a gigantic opening. So he flew over into the opening and he said, it's as if I'm not even flying into anything at all. It's as if I'm just flying over the horizon. So he flew into it. Right? This gigantic gaping hole in the south pole of the earth. He flew into it and he said that he met beings. He met like 8 foot tall, like just beings that were like that had like advanced technology and was like, hey, we're afraid of the humans because of the nuclear technology they got going on. They're gonna destroy the fucking earth because of all this nuclear shit that they got
Sounds
going.
like Lost, bro.
Yeah, but see, I don't think they anticipated that because all this nuclear shit came because Einstein was doing shrooms, bro. He's doing shrooms and acid, bro, to think of all this shit, right? So he's already a genius, but then he adds to the genius by doing these psychedelic materials that were given by whatever creator that is out there to connect us to that other
So
realm.
should we all be geniuses?
We would be all be geniuses once they make psilocybin mushrooms medicinal.
Anybody got some last words to say?
No.
We love you. We love
Yeah, it's
all
cool.
of you.
It-
I
you're
love all
special.
of you. I'm doing this all out
The
of
words of
love.
Trump, you're special. When he said that about the rioters,
Yeah.
you're special.
They're not rioters, bro.
Hey, you know, you stormed the Capitol within a few hours, you know, and BLM took, 7 months to get maybe anything going?
Hang on,
Come on.
I'm going to call
Come
them.
on. You're
Yeah.
the true heroes here.
Thank you for joining. Good night.